Hey, so it's Dcotton FX, Diligent FX. Today I'll be talking about Wyckoff schematics, finding entries off Wyckoff schematics and using the lower time frame. Well, using time frame within a time frame, same as a schematic within a schematic. To catch entries. So I'm looking at EU again today. This already happened, by the way. Uh, as you're looking at EU, you see it's been rallying. It's been bullish, so it's clearly in the uptrend. And so now you just think like, how do I catch an entry off of it? When the market, the market buys to sell and it sells to buy. So vice versa, it accumulates to distribute, to accumulate. So so you zoom into the, right here in this little section to where the market is at, uh, current price, and you see this is, even though I know me, hold up, let me zoom in a little bit. You see, I know the market is in the uptrend. So when the market is already in the uptrend, you know, I'm not looking for accumulation schematic. I'm looking for a reaccumulation schematic. So that therefore mean it looked like it might be distribution at first, but it's really reaccumulating. So let me zoom in. So I'm right here. Highlight. You see, you got a little downtrend. Market consolidate a little bit, then shoots up. That's what I'm trying to look for. Go down to time frame. Okay, boom. So how I know it's reaccumulating because it also got a rounding bottom. If you guys can see it, around the bottom. This is one of the easiest way I tell some people to find reaccumulation or accumulation. When the market it takes off in a rounding way. Uh, so mark up the obvious real quick. So this is the 5 minute. You got your good little downtrend or whatever. Me, I would have put selling climax right here. Hold up. Move that down a little bit. My selling. Shoot. Sheesh. Oh, my bad. So I got my selling climax. I mean my PS. The last couple of lows I got taken out. Oh shoot, wrong one. Yes. For my AR right here. Market did a little secondary test right there. Try to come back to SC and ST. And then you could put STB right here. STB. Might rise up. I want to say LPS. Market didn't do a spring because obviously they wasn't trying to clear any liquidity or take out any lows. It's reaccumulating. So as the market as it makes higher lows, uh, it's the last point of supply. Oh shoot, LPS. Last point of support, man. And as you keep on doing it like that, it's easier for know exactly what phase the market is in, or how would you catch an entry off of it. I mean, you wouldn't be able. The market didn't come test this area where this wick at. I mean, because you go down a lower time frame, you can catch an entry off of here. Uh, if you would have spot the reaccumulation, this is what I would say. Uh, just highlight it. Cut out small time frame. See you spot anything. 3 minute. I'm always down to the 1 minute. Like you literally like if you want to be precise in this, in forex, it takes time. You literally gotta go to every time frame. Literally. I don't got the second time frame, so if I could, I would. Sheesh. Let me zoom out. So we're gonna see what we got here. Per value gap. So the only way you would catch an entry out. The only way I would have caught an entry out that was if it would have came to the 50%. Let me pull up my field. And so it didn't come to, like I would have never got an entry out there, or I would have never got in because it didn't come to my 50% of my field. Some people still use this the regular field settings and would have got an entry out there, but me, I would have just sat that one out. Uh, Let me go back out, and I would just waited. I mean, cause after the LPS, you can get an entry off of the one at LPS. Those are the other opportunities, and those are the opportunities I would have waited on. Uh, Let me go back to the 4 minute. I think I started off on a 5 minute, but I'm just go ahead and go to the four. So it's like not only I'm on a 4 minute, which it sticks out to me is you got a bearish order block right here, which is the STB. If you guys can see it, delete that. For me, I use body to body. Make sure. Since you precise with it all the way. So what it was, you could have had a good little buy limit. You waited for price, as price took off, and you could have waited for, the re-entry off of that buy limit right there. This bullish order block, or aka the demand zone. And when price, when it bought away from the STB, you see, I forgot to add this, but it also showed a sign of strength. That's a good indication as the market wants to buy. When you hear me, you want to see that in reaccumulation. Because this high was way higher than the automatic rather in the previous high, and it took out them. So a sign of strength, and as price came back down, You could have got in as soon as price, tested right there and took off. It gave you a little rally, and then it came back in because it formed also another order block, which you could have got in off of. You guys can see it. Another little demand zone on the 4 minute time frame you could have got in off of. And it's like you're not risking much off of these at all. Cause you see the maximum, the maximum pills within these candles, what almost one pill stop loss. Even though I would have rounded the numbers down to an institutional number, that my stop loss would have never been 1.21390. Would have been 1.21380, or depending on the spread, 1.21350. But you see that was like what 1.7 pip, and then this one was 1.4 pips. You would have had flawless sniping entries to ride in for your reaccumulation schematic. Uh, but I go out of that, and then I want to say the 5 minute. It also showed the entry for the last LPS, which was the spike down. I think so. Let me see. So like sometimes you just working your way, because you see them weeks. Within them weeks lies candles on a smaller time frame. So it's like you can't just give up on the weeks. Like make your way through each smaller time frame, and you will see some. You will see a story that the higher chapter didn't show you at first. Uh, so it's like boom. Not only do you got this order block right here, you got a breaker next to it. So it's like me, I'm a dude that like good risk reward ratio. So I would have never looked at the little demand right there, the bullish order block. I would take it based off the breaker. And a breaker is nothing but a failed order block. So say for instance, most people they would have had a if you ignore these two candles right here, most people they would have looked at this as a potential sale waiting to happen when price retraces it way back up. But instead it ramped through it. And that's now considered a breaker, and this is now the bullish order block. So me, instead of just using this body to body in order to slim my wrist up, I would use this body to body. And so when price popped back up, it came back down. You know what? Let me see what part of the field that is. Price went exactly to the 78% of my field, and then just took off. So it's like that's how many entries was that you could have had? It's like you had so many opportunities to ride the back. Because once you know I'm not looking at any type of sales. If its price is accumulating, I'm looking for strictly buys. So it's like you had one opportunity, two opportunity, three opportunity, to get in for a buy. And it's like you could have rolled it out. Let me see how many pips. Uh, let me see. Put down there almost a maximum of 38 pips. Almost a little scalp or whatever. Uh, sheesh. But it's like let me see. As I'm making my way back up, you riding it out. Let me see volume also increasing. Uh, so it's like let me play this a little bit. Uh, since you playing it. So boom, now you got a rounded bottom. So it's like distribution is clearly happening here. So say for instance, just rewind if you want to, just rewind. I say back right here, cause you usually could have caught it. Uh, so it's like I see my bearish volume. It's liquidly starting to rise now. So now that's a hint indication is, oh, all right, hidden distribution might be happening at play here. Now charge for the uh bet. So the way I would have did that was, let me go down time frame. So it's like let me see. Now that I see, hidden volume, hidden bearish volume kicking in, you can almost label it because it's a creek also forming too. So with the creek, when the market is moving sideways, indication for a distribution. So me, I say PS. Oh, baby. And why would it show that area? I mean, primaries. I don't know why I was getting mixed up. Same as vice versa for accumulation. The PS when the last primary support that was broken. Uh, let me see. And I meant to add PSY, not PS. No, primary supply. So it's like last ceiling that was broke almost. And this is almost it. Uh, because it was a weak projection right there. So that was like major key resistance for support as some retail traders go off of. So and so you see, all right, climax, climax rally, hear me, secondary test. Uh, once you practice Wyckoff, back to back, you'll start to see the schematics more like this. And then you got the sign of weakness because price took out the previous low, and you want to see a sign of weakness in distribution. That's a early indication as okay, price wants to sell, and later on in the future. So you want to see that basically a little break in market structure. Uh, then you got to use that. Oh yeah, and I meant to tell you another schematic too earlier. For you guys who didn't see it. So what I was saying is schematic within a schematic.